Okay, ready?
Okay, go.
Welcome to this week's Vendor Spotlight. We are starting something new on the blog where we are going to be highlighting some of our favorite vendors to work with as you plan your wedding. We love what other professionals do in our industry, and we all work really hard to make your day special.
With each wedding, there's a lot of planning that goes into it, and sometimes you don't always know exactly what to look for or what questions to ask from certain vendors. So today, we're going to start off with Unique Events of Iowa. A friend of ours, Travis Newell, and he does DJ service. Some cool stuff for your reception. We will turn you over to Travis.
My name's Travis Newell. I own Unique Events. We're an event services company. We started off as a DJ service only. We got up to 5 systems that we run. Now we offer a photo booth, a lighting service, monograms, centerpiece lighting, lounge area rentals, all stuff that's kind of reception related, or just some stuff so that couple can make their event stick out in the minds of their guests. The uplighting is something that we just started doing a year ago. It's accent lighting, so we can produce thousands of different shades of different colors and things like that. So most guests have never been to a wedding that's had uplighting. So they walk in and they immediately kind of slow down and scan the room. And a wedding in a massive ballroom with 450 guests, and you have to figure out how to decorate every table with a really nice centerpiece. And you compare the cost of what it is to do that compared to what it costs to take this uplighting system in there and really kind of blow people away with that. It really, for the money, it's a big bang for the buck, really, and something to consider before you get too far into your decor budget. Kind of chat with us first and kind of see what the options are, see what it costs, and see if it's right for that person's event. The flip side of that is when you start going through pictures, you'll see pictures of the bride and groom with uplighting behind them that just really makes them very dramatic and adds a lot of emotion to the pictures as well. It makes them really pop. When you go to book a DJ, you should be looking for somebody that you click with. This is somebody you're spending a lot of your day with and you're putting a lot of trust in, what to most people is a huge part of their evening. The first thing is making sure you're on the same wavelength and kind of like the person that you're booking and you're comfortable with the way they run their business and the way that they're telling you that they do things. If you start feeling like you don't have any say in your own event, that's one big red flag. We've had people tell us we don't want to even know the DJ's there except for the music being played, and we have other people tell us we want somebody that's very in the foreground and getting people going and doing fun stuff with them, and that's really at the judgment of that client. And that's another, again, important reason to try to meet with that company before, because that's not stuff you're going to see on somebody's website or you're going to pick up from an email. It's all stuff that you're going to pick up by talking to somebody, and you're going to get a feel for what that person's really like or what that company does. Not something probably most customers are even thinking about how their vendors work together, but something that we find is very, very important. Finding a vendor that cares as much about the success of the entire event as they do their own particular service is very, very helpful to the bride and groom as far as their day moving smoothly. The first place the photographer affects our evening is if the photographer hasn't planned correctly. Things start running long. Not only does it throw that couple's schedule off, which can kind of frustrate them, but our goal as the entertainment is to make sure all of the guests are entertained and that they have stimulation and all this. So, if we're waiting another 45 minutes for a couple to show up, we've got, 200 to 400 guests at their tables that are sitting there looking at their watches or that are getting bored, that are trying to figure out what else is going on tonight. And then once we get there, we always try to work with them to make sure that they know exactly what's going on as far as the order of events goes. And then like garter bouquet is the one thing that, if they're going to be shooting that, we like to work with them to make sure we can get that shot in the time that they're supposed to be there, so they don't have to pay for extra time to keep people around.